places where people come to enjoy good food and create lasting memories with friends and family. However, sometimes these establishments become the backdrop for terrifying and inexplicable events that leave everyone involved shaken to their core. In this article, we will delve into 3 true restaurant horror stories that are sure to send shivers down your spine. Story number 1: The Haunting of the Old Inn. In a quiet, picturesque town nestled in the heart of New England, there stood an old inn known for its rich history and exquisite cuisine. However, this charming establishment harbored a dark secret. Locals whispered about strange occurrences that took place in the inn's dining area, particularly at night. One evening, a group of friends decided to dine at the inn, eager to experience its renowned dishes. As they savored their meals, they noticed an eerie chill in the air and faint whispers that seemed to come from nowhere. The atmosphere grew increasingly unsettling. To their horror, the diners witnessed plates and glasses levitating off tables and crashing to the floor. The once candle-lit room was plunged into darkness as the lights flickered and went out. Panic set in as the group desperately tried to make their way out of the pitch-black dining area. After much struggle, they finally reached the exit, gasping for breath and drenched in cold sweat. As they stumbled into the night, the inn's lights flickered back to life. The locals believed that restless spirits from the inn's distant past were responsible for the terrifying ordeal, and the restaurant remained haunted to this day. Story number 2: The Cursed Curry House. In the bustling heart of London's Brick Lane, a modest curry house had been serving delectable Indian cuisine for generations. However, it wasn't just the restaurant's culinary heritage that drew customers, but also its chilling reputation. One evening, a young couple decided to celebrate their anniversary at the curry house, excited to savor its famous chicken tikka masala. As they entered, a strange aura hung in the air, and they couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Ignoring their unease, they ordered their meals. As they dined, the woman suddenly felt an excruciating pain in her chest, as if an invisible force was crushing her. Her partner watched in horror as she struggled to breathe and gasped for help. Patrons and staff rushed to their aid, but no one could explain what was happening. An ambulance arrived swiftly, rushing the woman to the hospital. Miraculously, she survived, but her near-death experience remained a mystery. Locals spoke of a curse placed on the restaurant decades ago by a disgruntled chef, and they believed that the malevolent spirit was responsible for the terrifying incident. Story number 3: The Unsettling Puppet Show. Nestled in a quaint town in the American Midwest was a family-owned restaurant known for its warm hospitality and delicious comfort food. However, the restaurant's cheerful exterior hid a bizarre and disturbing secret. One fateful evening, a family with 2 young children visited the establishment, drawn by its reputation for a family-friendly atmosphere. As they enjoyed their meal, they noticed a small puppet show stage set up in the corner of the dining room. The puppets, eerily lifelike, performed a disturbingly macabre show with no clear storyline or purpose. As the night wore on, the puppets' movements grew increasingly erratic and violent. They seemed to take on a life of their own, their strings moving independently. The children began to cry, and other diners recoiled in terror. The restaurant's staff rushed to shut down the puppet show, but the puppets resisted, moving violently against their handlers. Finally, after a frantic struggle, the show was silenced, and the puppets went limp. The family left the restaurant in a state of shock, vowing never to return. Local legend suggested that the restaurant's original owner had been an eccentric puppeteer who met a grisly end, and some believed that his restless spirit continued to manipulate the puppets to this day.